Master Guitar Fret, my name is Jörg. You just heard a snippet of the Bossa Nova solo that I'm going to break down today. The cool rhythm that I'm using I featured in another lesson, and if you like to learn it, then check the link out right here. All my lessons come with free resources, so you can find a tab for this lesson as well as a backing track in the description of my video. I'd like to provide a little challenge for you this time. I'm going to play a melody over a verse section as well as a chorus section of this Bossa Nova rhythm, and I'd like for you to come up with your own melody after you sort of familiarize yourself with the notes that you can use. If you want to do that, then please record it, send it up to my Facebook page. Just search for Master Guitar Frets in the search section of Facebook. I'd be happy to listen to your creation. And it should be fun. If you get something out of my lesson, please subscribe, hit the bell so you get notification when new lessons go up. Thank you so much. So let me play you the full demo and then I'm going to break it down lick by lick. Break down this Bossa Nova solo. Now, in my demo, I played a lead solo over one verse section and then a lead solo twice over the chorus section. So for the tab, when you look at the tab, you notice that I'm playing pretty much the same in verse 1, verse 2, and then chorus 1, chorus 2. So let's look at lick 1, okay? So we slide with our ring finger to the 7th fret on the D string. Then we'll pick G, 5 and 7. And then we slide to G9. And here comes a fairly long vibrato. And then we're going to pick, we pick 7, 5, and we slide to 4. Okay, and then we go back to the D string. We slide from 5 to 7, and then back to G5 and a vibrato. Nice vibrato there. So that's the first phrase. Now, the second phrase is exactly the same. However, we're going to do is just something a little bit different. So we're actually going to do the same thing at the beginning. After that, slide to the G9 with the long vibrato. Okay. We're going to go back to 7 and we pull off. Okay. We pull off to 5 and then slide to 4. And then here we're just going to go from D5 to D7. And a nice vibrato there. So that's the second phrase, okay? Those two phrases are played over the A minor 7. The third phrase is when the progression goes to D minor. And here we play this. We slide to G9, 8 and 10 on the B, the B10 twice, back to B8, G9, slide to G7, and the G5, and then get ready with your middle finger to grab the D5, and then slide to D7. Back to G5 and a vibrato. The fourth phrase goes over the B7 suspended second chord and B7. Okay, and what we play here is this. And a vibrato there. Okay, with our ring finger, we slide to D4, and then we pick G2 and G4, slide to G6, slide back to G4, pick G2, hammer on and pull off, pick 2 again, and go to G5. And a vibrato there. And that last note is when we go back on that F chord. That concludes the whole lead part for the verse section. Okay, we're now in the chorus section. So D minor 7 over D minor 7, the first phrase in the chorus section. And again, there's 2 chorus sections on the tab and also on the demo, and I played the same lead solo over it. You know, you can figure something else out if you want to for the second part. Okay, so what are we doing here? We're sliding to G7. Then we play B6 and B8. Then we play a full bend on the B8. And at the same time as we hold the bend, and we pick the E9. And then we pick that bend here and release it. Release. Okay, so we bend, pick the E, and release. Back to B6, G7, and G6. You can also put in a pull-off instead of picking it. So there's many different ways to do that. Okay, so we'll give you some different options here. So that was phrase 1 over. Then we're going to go to the C7. Okay, so we're just barring the D, G, and B string on the 5th fret, and you pick them. Go to G3, back to barring, and this time we play. We go down, back up, back on that G3. Then we're going to go to the B flat 7. And here what we play is this. We slide to G3. We're going to hammer on all the way from B2 to B4. Then pull off back. And then hammer on again on 3. So then we're going to pull off from 4 to 3 to 2. And then hammer on at 3 on the B string. The 4th phrase in the chorus is over the F chord. And here that's what we're playing. So with your index finger, fret 1 E string, and then immediately slide with your ring finger to E5. There's a hammer on from A3 to A5, and we land on D3. Okay, so that's for the first section of this. Then, with your ring finger, slide from D5 to D7, hammer on from 5 to 7 on the G, and end up on the B6. And then repeat that. We do a hammer on 5 to 7 on a G, back on B6. And then you can repeat that again, second chorus. This concludes the lead solo portion of this Bossa Nova lesson. I hope you enjoyed this Bossa Nova vibe lesson, and until next time, I will see you soon. Take care.